Hello, this is Princess Somnia, and welcome back to more Let's Play Xenoblade. Last time, our enemy took control of the Mechonis, and in this episode, we're heading back inside to stop him once and for all. All we need to do now is just have a little chat with Cole when we're ready to go. Now, just a fair warning, right now Mechonis field is closed off, and even though you can't access much of Agneritha, you still have one final chance to go back inside and complete everything. You won't be able to skip travel around inside, but you do still have one last chance. It's not completely destroyed, even though the story kind of implied there would be. But this is your last chance to do so. It's time. Let's head inside.
Do my eyes deceive me? The Mechonis is moving.
Oi, you! I'm warning you! You better not drop me! You let me go, and you'll be doing sit-ups for the rest of your life! Yes, Colonel!
Linnea! I am sorry. For Lady Mechonis' will to be realized, I had no choice but to use your body. Even so...
Actually, I'm grateful. Thanks to this body, I got to see Shulk and the others again.
Where is Lady Mechonis now?
Shall I call her? She is usually asleep. Maybe she just doesn't want to disturb me. It's an unusual feeling. Two hearts in one body. It's not every day you get to experience something like this.
I see. That is a great relief.
It's as if I can see into our heart. We each know what the other's thinking, but it's strange. It feels like there's a part of my heart that's hidden. It's the part that holds Mechonis' feelings, and I can't see them. Maybe it's only natural. Everyone has one or two secrets, right? But I know how much she cares about this world. That's why I'm happy to let her use my body.
Fiora, I think Lady Mechonis is glad that she met you.
Yeah, I know.
Shulk, good news from His Highness. The Allied force retreated in time. Casualties were kept to a minimum.
Glad to hear it.
That's great news.
All areas are being prepared for evacuation. We can only hope they make it.
We won't let them down. This is one fight we can't afford to lose.
Here upon Ricky, all set! Ricky found some heads! We'll go with you. Can't beat strength in numbers.
Really? You're a tough old-timer.
What's this? The old fossil wants to tag along. As long as you don't slow us down.
Let's see who makes it through the battle.
We're here. Everyone ready?
Ready.
Anytime.
Leave it to Hirobon Ricky.
Hey, Shulk. What is it this time? Stop worrying and come on.
The Monado isn't at full strength. I don't know if it can beat Egil.
You talking about that apocryph, whatchamacallit thing? Don't worry. He's no match for all of us together.
At least the previous encounter allowed us to gauge how he fights. We won't make the same mistakes again.
The core is directly linked to the Apocrypha generator. Destroy the generator, and the Apocrypha field will deactivate, allowing Shulk's Monado to function properly again.
Now you tell us. I wish you'd said something earlier. Oh, Shulk, did you hear that? Looks like you'll get your wish.
Something's not right.
What?
Egil. He called me Zanza. The same Zanza who devastated Mechonis. What did he mean?
He was just trying to get to you.
I told you before, right? I haven't had any visions lately.
Yeah?
But I still know, if I concentrate, I feel like something will happen, and it does.
Are you saying you don't need a vision to know what comes next? Pull the other one.
Ryan, you're going to scratch your head with your right hand.
What are you on about, Shulk? Stop playing around. Oh. But how did you do that?
I can't work it out. Ever since we came to Mechonis, my abilities have been changing. Why would that happen? If it's true that Zanza used the Monado to lay waste to Mechonis, then is it right for me to use it? Is what I'm trying to do really the right thing?
Shulk!
What's wrong?
It's happening to him too! Shulk! Hold on! You alright?
Yeah. It's okay. I'm fine now.
Man.
Your control of the Monado has always been flawless. It never crossed my mind that this would happen to you too. Are you sure you're okay?
Perhaps you are suffering this much because you put all your energy into fighting the effect of the Apocrypha.
Ain't you learnt yet, Shulk? How many times do I have to tell you? If something's up, you've got to spit it out, man. I ain't just talking about visions. I mean, whatever's on your mind. All right?
Sorry, Ryan.
Don't go apologizing. It's my fault for not noticing. let's get one thing straight. I've still got your back.
Thanks. No.
Huh?
Prepare to die. Shulk. No. Zanza.
This wasn't caused by the Apocrypha. It's a completely different kind of power.
Shulk.
What's happening to me?
I know I should be glad we made it this far, but if we don't find the Apocrypha generator soon...
Exactly. The fight against Egil's not going to be easy with the Monado in its current state. And we don't know what kind of toll it'll take on Shulk's body. We have to destroy that generator.
It's up ahead.
Shulk?
There's a strong energy coming from up ahead. That has to be it.
Really?
Yes.
Then this is it. Egil's gonna be scrap metal when I'm through with him.
I would pay real-life money to have that last cutscene, like the flying around cutscene, done as a shmup. I'm not kidding. Like, that sounds like it would be stupid fun. Anyway, of course, now that we are very close to being able to save the world from its imminent destruction, that means that it is now time to do more side quests! For some reason. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like very poor timing for this, but well, we've got a side quest, a new weapon for Fiora, so we might as well take care of it. Now, if I recall correctly, even though we're still in Central Factory, yeah, we're sealed out of skip traveling right now, so unfortunately we will just have to walk there. But I'll show you how we're supposed to get there, because it makes more sense when I show you. But yeah, it'll also explain what I mean when I say that Agnirith is technically still available. So, it works out, but still, it doesn't feel super great to have to interrupt a story like this, but we'll just have to deal with it. So that down there is our eventual destination, that really spooky looking, core thing. Basically, that's the Apocrypha generator, which we're heading straight towards, because it turns out that it's right in front of where we need to go in order to fight Egil once and for all. Funny how things like that just seem to work out. Also, you could tell that we're like pretty far above where we went to go to Agniritha. Like, that's the transport to Agniritha, all the way down there with the tower and everything. We're technically a floor above it, but we're miles above it. We're far enough above that don't even think about jumping off to get there, because you will be killed instantly. Also, like IRL, I would never walk in a walkway like this. This would terrify me. Like, holy crap. Being this high up, with no guardrails or anything, even with guardrails and anything, that would still spook me. This is just 24/7 nope right here. So yeah, this is the bridge to Apocrypha. Apocrypha is down there. That's where we want to go in order to progress to the plot. However, this is the Prince of Somnia YouTube channel. Plot progression is it's more of a suggestion. If we walk down here, if you remember that, I'll just show you. You remember that area I pointed out earlier, and I was like, can we go this way? And then I saw that red laser fence, and I was like, no, we can't, but remember this for later? Well, it's later. Remember it. Yeah, this is the part I was pointing out to you way earlier. So, from here we have access, pretty much unrestricted access to Central Factory. I'm probably just going to skip ahead to where we need to go in order to make it to, we need to go up this way. We have unrestricted access to Central Factory. I'll just skip ahead in editing to where we need to go in order to complete a new weapon for Fiora, since we've already been there. It's the weapon maintenance creation bay area place thing. If you need, for some reason, to return to Agneritha, maybe you missed a landmark, or you want to finish the quests there, or maybe you don't have enough Lucia Silvers, I don't know. If you still need to complete those quests, you can head back up to the top of the tower and take the Agneritha transport to do that. Although I will say that if you're going there to finish off collectibles, it's going to be really difficult for you to do so because you don't have skip travel access to Agneritha or Central Factory, which means if you want to skip farm for things instead of save and reload for things, you will have to walk all the way back here to do it. So it's super non-ideal, and it will take a long time, so I highly recommend just getting it out of the way when you still have skip travel access instead of waiting until now to do it, because waiting until now to do it will just make your life really troublesome. Again, it's really more there as a, oh crap, I forgot to do something, let me just head back there and finish things off. Mechonis Field's gone though, don't even bother trying. You can't get back there ever. Okay, now that that's taken care of, let's do what we came here to do and actually take on Egil. It's just right this way.
It's just as I thought. The Monado feels the same as it did before the Apocrypha took effect. No, it feels even more powerful. The Bionis Monado and this Monado, they have to be connected. Somehow.
Because you aren't here. Not anymore.
Why am I remembering that dream? Why now? Without the power, I can't stop Egil. I have to concentrate. All I have to think about is how to stop the Mechonis. If the Monado does bring about the end, then I know what to do. Fiora!
Shulk, what were you thinking about?
Nothing.
So... it's like that, is it?
Really, it's nothing.
Listen, Shulk. If it's too hard for you to handle on your own, talk to me. Huh?
Fiora...
You can tell any of the others as well. We're all here for you. Don't forget that.
You're right. You're here for me.
Of course. And don't overdo it, okay? We all saw what happened. Is your arm okay?
Yeah, it's not bad. I'll live.
Oi! You two! Is something up?
No! It's nothing. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Shulk. You can...
Oof. Ouch. Owie. Oh boy. That was a painful expression to have. But we can't dwell on that because we've got a boss time up ahead. I mean, of course we have boss time. I mean, look at this room. This absolutely screams boss time. It's perfectly symmetrical and circular-ish. Actually, it's more like a pentagon. Or hexagon. Not pentagon. Never mind. Boss time, up here. Let's go.
This machine. Is this?
Yes. The Apocrypha generator.
Yeah, let's trash the thing. We take this out and it's plain sailing for Shulk.
It should be. It is a miracle that you have been able to use the Monado at all.
Hear that?
Are you really all right?
Yeah. I'm... fine. Vinaya, we need to find Egil.
The control core is directly above. It is not far.
Wait! It's moving!
No! We're too late!
You mean?
The Mechonis functions have been restored!
No, it can't be!
Yes, you puny pests are too late.
Fall back! Everyone fall back!
He's gone and done it.
Huh?
The Mechonis has struck. Not good. I think it must have hit somewhere on Bionis.
No.
Move out! Don't forget, we've still got a job to do.
Right! What?
Don't worry, the Mechonis is still... The Valak Mountain's still fine. It's still good. It's still good. Actually, it is still good. Seriously, don't worry about it. Valak Mountain is not getting sealed off. Anyway, this is the Apocrypha generator, which is somehow both alive and also attacking us. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Just give Dunban a little pick-me-up. By a little pick-me-up, I mean heal him almost to buffed full. Anyway, yeah, we've got the Apocrypha generator here. It's got a bit of protection up on itself, which we can kind of sort of counteract with Slit Edge. This boss is actually kind of not that difficult compared to what's coming up. It's, I guess you could call it a breather boss time, but you still gotta kind of keep up with things. Definitely it's a big issue if you aren't level 70 by this point of the game. You really ought to be at around level 70 by now. And if you're not, then it's going to be a bit rough for you. Now at this point in the game, you should be really easily... Uh-oh. That's going to hurt. You should be pretty easily capable of maintaining at least 2 or 3 bars on the party gauge at all times, since your party has a lot of like bonus effect stuff, and they'll just be able to hit really hard. By now, it looks like his barriers are gone, so it'll be a lot easier to take care of him. Oh boy, Dunban's having a rough time. You also, if you're using Ricky, will have an even easier time than that maintaining your party gauge, just because of his arts. The main things to watch out for are the laser that can topple people and the laser that can paralyze people. But other than that, he actually doesn't have anything really threatening and nothing that can just insta-jib one of your party members from full health to death. Like, that'll be annoying, but your main tank should be able to hold it off, and your healer or healers should be able to top him off back again.
Chew on that, Apoc or whatever. We did it, Shulk. Shulk? Oi!
Whoa! What's happened to the Monado?
It must have changed just as the generator was destroyed. It's amazing.
Now we're talking. Next up, Egil.
Can you go on?
Me? I'm alright. Come on, we have to stop Egil.
Back on track. Just like I said. The kid'll come through.
Naturally. Everything is falling into place.
Heh. You can say that again.
But only as long as we remain within the margins of fate. I know not how things will proceed from this point.
And from that, we learned a brand new Monado art. The last one we learned, Monado Cyclone. Yeah, you thought we were done learning Monado arts? Well, clearly you haven't been paying attention to the arts bar this entire time. Let's take a look. Our last Monado art, Monado Cyclone. It's a pretty powerful, fully draining ability. It's ether damage, so that's part of the reason why you want to start having ether up on Shulk. And on enemies suffering break in an area around him, they get toppled immediately. It's super powerful. So yeah, that is one I'd probably be using quite a lot of. Yeah, I want to shuffle my arts around just a little bit. Probably put armor there. That should be good. So yeah, we finally have another damaging Monado art alongside Buster. Buster's still pretty more powerful, but we can boost up Cyclone to be roughly the same. So there you go. Now, up ahead is Mechonis Core. Before you move on from this spot, don't even move, don't even touch the control stick. I said don't touch it! No, I'm just messing with you, kind of. But do not step onto that panel right now. If you're playing along with me, stop and take a listen. Once you go into that area, you will be locked out of any timed quest you have available at this moment that isn't exclusive. All of them, including the ones from Alchemoth, will be gone at this point. So, if you haven't completed the Alchemoth quests up until this point, go back and do them. You don't have to worry too much about the generic quests unless you're going for like capped out affinity, and even then you could still kind of probably finagle your way out of that. But I do still recommend doing like a large majority of all of your timed quests at this point because they will be gone for good. Just a fair warning. Also, at this point, once you go past that point, you'll be locked out of Mechonis Field, Central Factory, and Agniritha for the rest of the game. So, make sure you've done everything you need to do over there. Don't worry overly much about the side quests you have left in regards to... Oh, wow, we still have so much Alchemoth generic quests. Wow. I guess I never really accepted or did, though. But... yeah, at least make sure you've done the named quests. They're the ones I care about. They're the ones that I think are the most important. So, there you go. But yeah, once you go beyond this point, you'll lose access to every timed quest you have access to right now. If you haven't started Colony 6 Reconstruction, first of all, why? Second of all, you should. Third of all, I believe... you know, I actually don't know what happens if you make it this far without doing it. I think it automatically just starts with... I actually don't know. But regardless, even the Colony 6 quest on the Bionis leg at the refugee camp, those expire too, as does either the quest you get from Atharon... well, actually, that expired a while ago, but there's a replacement quest called 2 Colony 6 from another NPC that you can get if you haven't started rebuilding Colony 6. That expires now too. I think what happens is that it just automatically completes to Colony 6 for you, and you start off with Reconstruction HQ already prepared with Juju ready to accept items for you. I'm not 100% certain on that. I can't imagine it seals you away from Colony 6 completely, but regardless, you definitely should have started doing that a while ago. Technically speaking, at the levels we're at, you could go and try and complete the 5th level of housing for Colony 6 at this point, but, like, just, you're about to get into my favorite part of Xenoblade Chronicles as a franchise, so why would you take the time to do that now? You really should just focus on the quests that you want to complete that you haven't completed just now. Future me in editing, if you will be kind enough, to just pop up the name of every named unique quest that expires at this point in the game on the screen right now. You can just do it in multiple little bursts. That would be greatly appreciated. At the very least, even if you decide you just don't care enough to do all of the named quests, some of the more important ones for later, I would say, are the ones that start with Daza's quests back on the Bionis leg that lead up all the way into finding the Kingpin in Alchemoth. Mostly because that side quest chain isn't finished yet, and completing that side quest chain leads to a monster that you will never be able to find otherwise, in case you want to fight it off. So, that at the very least I recommend you doing, but I do wholeheartedly recommend that you do every named quest up until this point anyway, especially the ones that are about to expire. But anyway, that's basically my whole spiel on the imminent expiration of just about every quest that expires in the game. There are no more expired quests beyond this point, because the only story beat that would cause them to expire ends the game anyway. So, yeah, there is that. Next time on Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles, we enter the Mechonis core and defeat Egil once and for all. See you guys then!